your crash. It's good.
I did some yoga like an old person.
Good song.
That sounds fun.
It's pretty fun.
I don't know, Ratio is supposed to be late, I guess.
I gotta stay limber for Frederic.
Mm.
So, before whatever happens outside, the group that went into the game room is able to enter. Is that a new problem?
Oh, the HP thing is cool.
It's nice.
It like shows the numbers. It's not enough over
Pardon?
HP bar showing the numbers. The
Yeah, it
raffle
does it for
roll.
everybody now.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a Ratio, okay. We're doing what you wanted.
Can you play a song with a singing? It's distracting.
Okay, hold on.
It's a good song, but sorry.
Hello?
Hello.
I'm getting a different song.
Hello?
Sorry, I'm in my car right. I am coming back home. I'll be back in like 5 minutes.
Okay, no
Cool.
rush. There's people just getting set up. It's fine.
Oops, hold on. Jay will enter the room at the top.
Alright, hold on.
Can I make a roll to see if she recognizes Isaac or knows at least who he is?
Where is she from?
Where is she from?
Yeah, like where is she located primarily? It should be on the list. Hold on. Jade. Actually, is she on the list? No, she's not. But yeah,
She's
like,
been wandering a lot.
I mean, yeah, just roll in politics. Alright, yeah, she knows him as Isaac Abrams. He is a pretty powerful, excuse me, Toreador. He's considered a baron by some people in the Los Angeles area.
She'll dip her head towards Nines, but give a more resound greeting to Isaac to denote that she knows who he is.
He guards her without saying much, a little actually confused actually as their deferential.
No smoking in here, I see.
Well, the thing about smoke is, someone's smoking somewhere else, it manages to filter over into your business eventually.
Smoke is blown away easily enough.
Yes, but it always gets stuck in your clothes, doesn't it?
A simple wash, and it is gone from our memory.
Until you smell it again, I suppose that's right.
Jay smiles, walks around the billiard table. I haven't the pleasure.
No, you haven't. Nines. You are.
Jaita.
Nice to meet you, Jahita.
You play
don't,
well?
if you forgive me, match the decor very much here. Where are you?
Ah, far in the east is where I was born as human.
Like in New York.
Across the ocean. And then some.
Nines rubs his thumb between his eyebrows. Okay, well, welcome to America.
I have been here before. But thank you, your kindness will not be overlooked. You play well? She gestures to the table.
Do okay when I motivated to, yeah.
I
I'm
have
speaking
not
for the doers.
I have not had the opportunity to play. Perhaps I could learn from someone.
That's what you're interested in, and sure, why not?
Excellent. I will follow your instructions.
Do a well. Okay, first roll a either int science, no dex science, or a dex weapon. Actually, no. Do a wits science or a dex weaponry minus
Minus what?
1. Alright, hold on. Alright, do a present socialize +2.
Can it be persuasion?
No, this is socializing. Also, you get +2 from your striking too. Alright, so they play some pool, and Jada wins some, but Nines is more entertained that they're playing than anything else. I'm gonna pause there for now and move to the next. Hold on.
Okay.
Where's Liu Ling going?
She sort of walks along and stops in this room. They're playing mahjong.
No, not anymore, because they lost their,
Oh. What are they doing?
Smoking Lucky brand cigarette, Lucky 7 brand cigarette.
Liling will step inside and look around at all. Does she know any of them?
She knows Lao Xing from China, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. I can't remember what part Liao is from.
Liao is from, I want to say he's from Visalia. Let me make
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, he is, because that's where I think he is in the same as
Yeah.
she. Anyway.
They're all young, so I think you know them anyway. Although, when she enters, 1 second. They all seem to recognize her and nod their heads respectfully to her. Except for Lao Xing, who just keeps smoking with his head down.
She returns the respects, although seems kind of like, I don't want to say like deferential, but she's like, I don't know, respecting them in an equal amount. Greetings. You are no longer playing anything.
She cheats. She's stupid. Lao Xing groans, stands up, and then notices Liu Ling. Ah, you're back.
She smiles at him. I'm certain that is not true. But yes, it is good to see you.
To be honest, she is a bit of a cheater, and she is kind of stupid. It's partially true.
She gives him a gently chiding look at that, but doesn't say anything else.
He lifts his palms as if to indicate he means no offense. He's but a simple purveyor of the truth. Lao Sheng will make his way over. Actually, he'll go there and clap Liao on the back really, really hard. And Liao will bow his head and move forward with them. It's good to see you here. Unexpected, though.
Is it?
Well, I thought you were out, hunting down, well,
Yes. That is not untrue.
Are there some here?
She raises a hand quickly to dispel the excitement.
Alright.
That is not. Whoops, wrong. She's talking in Chinese. That is not what I was trying to imply, no. I received an invitation and thought it would do me some good to perhaps see some old faces.
Well, I have the oldest face around, so glad you can see it.
Something about him endears her, so she is being more expressive than usual and smiles. Are you still residing in Sacramento?
Let me check. I think they're in Fresno now. Let me see.
Oh.
Make sure.
So many people scattered.
Yeah, they're like some diaspora resulted from that. Let's see. Sacramento. Fresno. No, yeah. They're in Sacramento still.
Okay.
Yeah, Genji took some other people too. He gives a toothy grin and nods, sticking his thumb toward his. Ha! I'm the big man there now. Well, bigger.
Is that so?
Mm-hmm. Bigger. Maybe even the biggest. But probably just bigger. Sagacious as ever. What? Nothing.
And what of you, Leo? Visalia, as I remember.
Roll wits. Empathy.
Okay. I don't think this is a sympathy thing, so.
Nah.
Woo!
Let me see. He seems almost uneasy when she glances at him, but he tries to straighten up a little. It's as well as could be expected. It's not the best, and it's not the worst. I guess that makes it Visalia.
Of course. I was just speaking to Yulu.
Oh, were you? It's something to be considered. How was she doing?
She did voice her concerns for what you spoke of. However, I assured her that I would do everything I could to support her if I can when the time comes.
Well, your support will be much appreciated when the time comes, I'm positive. Absolutely positive about that. Just remember that you have more important things to do than get caught up in the affairs of, well,
Here's of what? California?
California.
She looks between them, but still focuses on Leo when he says, "Is there something that is occurring in California that I have not noticed to this point?"
I don't know, there's a lot of blood slipping this way and that, violence, bullets, that sort of thing. Just don't want you to be in the way of any of that, that's all.
Ah. You are kind to consider my well-being. Thank you.
Lao Shing clamps his hand on Liao's shoulder and laughs. Ha! You dumb little boy. She was out fighting things you couldn't even imagine, where you were still suckling at your mother's teat. Don't forget it! Yep. Thanks for putting that image in my mind. And also it hurts. He lets him go.
She actually lets out a quiet laugh at that. It is alright, Lashin.
He smiles when she says his name, like he's proud that she knows it. But if we were to play some mahjong, in that way I could be away from Lao Xing for a little while.
It has been some time since I was given the opportunity to play. I would be honored to.
He gestures for her to follow. Okay. Roll wits plus humanity.
Okay.
Not what they're going to be rolling, just to be clear. I have 3. Okay, do a presence plus socialize plus
Whew. Presence, socialize, +6. Okay.
Alright, and we'll pause there for now, and Marvin, where does he want to go? Oh, are you home yet?
I'm here.
Okay.
Artulius and Camillus.
Yes. They're still
Wait, is
playing.
that Clementine playing the upright bass?
Yes.
Okay,
doing
perfect.
that.
Yeah, Marvin's gonna hang out with them. He's gonna approach them, nodding appreciatively at the. You'll ever play more than a private event?
I'm afraid I only play, well, I suppose I fancy the ivories when I might, in the name of my sire. Otherwise, I am out doing justice in the name of the prince.
Of course, that's a admirable profession. But if you want to do justice to your sire's memory, I assume he's no longer with.
Well, I think he's here and there. Or, I don't know, something about a clockmaker.
All right. He looks away from Tullius to the other. You should take your act a few other places.
Clementine says, "Oh, where could we take that act?"
I completely forgot the name I gave his club, so give me a second here. I'm gonna have to make it up all over again. Or I should say, I know the name of the club. I
Give me
just
one
need remembering
second.
it. 1 second.
I think it's something cross. Was it? No, it wasn't cross. It was. So is it Central? Fifth Central? Wasn't it?
It's Central Avenue.
It wasn't King's Cross. So.
There's a place you might be interested in, and I'll let you have all the free, well, refreshments you want while you're there, as long as you don't make a fuss. It's the Mahogany Club, down on Central Avenue.
What do you guys think? Do you want to work at the Mahogany Club? Tullius looks at Clementine's new accent and frowns and looks back to his hand. I suppose if that was... What is this music? Is that Camilla? It's Camilla. It's Clementine. It's Camilla. It's like, yo, hold up, drop the fucking beat. In a second. Hold on. Switch that out. Just shit. That's it. That's pretty decent collection. Let's see. Let's go with. This will do. B. Where are we?
Starts
That's-
furiously playing in concentration.
Yeah, he actually just starts playing without even thinking about it. Almost if his hands were possessed by the spirit of music. Yes, I think that we could endeavor to do that. Yes, perhaps, if we get permission from Chadwick. Don't forget his cup. His cup might not give us permission.
Yeah, I think I saw him having a mental breakdown up the hall.
Oh, mental breakdown. How dreadfully neurotypical.
I hate it.
Boom.
I'll take your word.
Don't worry. She's really woke, that's all. So he's just going to town on these keys.
Well then, perhaps I'll have a talk with this Chadwick once he comes. All I know is I'm sure the fine denizens of Los Angeles will be more than pleased to hear you play.
I think that the fine denizens of Los Angeles won't be interested in who's coming down from the high as much as who's coming up. Oh.
I guess you're right.
Messy.
The opium market is pretty bad. You know, there's all that leftover morphine going down the street. I know about it from the storyline of a game called LA.
Doubt. You know, let's see, convince them. Okay, first do a presence person.
Presence persuasion. Would this count as manipulation?
Yeah, sure. Manipulation.
Okay. Let me totally not just bring up his character sheet right now. Okay. 4 manipulation, 4 persuasion, specialty in schmoozing. Wow.
Okay, let's see. Okay, so then, okay, now add that to. Let's see. This will be 2. Wow, okay. Okay, so add 2 to your manipulation socialize.
Okay. It's not bad.
All right, we'll pause there for now with that. As he's getting into conversation with them, and 1's Lena, 2's Alfie, 3's Alfie. Where's Alfie want to go? Be right back.
Alfie will look around and he'll just rise from his chair and slowly wander back towards the room which he occupied last time. and lean back on the table, offer him a kind of an up nod. Again.
Oh, you're back, I see, my boy, he says around his cigar that he's chomping on idly. So you're ready to do a bit of work for me, are you?
He regards him with a lumbering half shrug. I suppose so.
Here's what I know. Your people are good at gathering information. Information is something that I always find myself in desperate need of in these trying times.
And Flawless?
What'd he say?
He said that follows.
Yeah, I know it does. That's why I said it. Time is money, my friend, and I'm all about the money. Now, here's what you can do for me.
Roy, let's hear it.
Now, as I understand it, there's a bit of a prohibition against the utilization of a few of our finer intricacies within this area. Something about the Tramiel. Tramiel always getting into trouble, I should say. But anyway, if you could find it within yourself to perhaps catch a glimpse of the book in the possession of one Bethany Alexander, I would be much obliged to consider you acquaintance.
He'll shift his jaw at that. Right? So, where's the book usually at then?
She keeps it out in the front. She's usually with it. If you could just, copy down a few of those names there, I'll be much appreciated.
Alfie will consider this and offer another half. Alright, suppose that's a deal.
Good. Good indeed.
By the way, what sort of note should I be taking?
Names and locations. Those two things are valuable if you know to put them in the right place at the right time. I'm all about being in the right place at the right time.
I get ya. By the way, what sort of shit they banning?
I don't know for certain, but I think it's just more difficult to do than normally would be. After all, I could just, if I was at my own free leisure, make you do it without asking nicely.
He'll raise a brow at that. What's that?
Boy, I'm a Ventrue. Don't you know what that means? It means I'm a lord of the damned. And by the look of your face, you are the damned.
Alfie will consider this and then just grunt. Well, not really sure what that has to do with anything.
I ain't too smart, are you, boy? That's good. I like my stoolers to be stupid. Stupid. Now run along. Come back and I'll give you a little something.
Would Alfie need to roll kind of
Roll,
deception to
Oh, so what to do?
to play dumb on shit?
Play dumb in what way? What are you trying to do?
Like just in general, like when he said the stupid thing.
So,
Like to seem less smart than he would actually be.
yeah, roll a wait. Roll a manipulation subterfuge. Take a +2 because Milton thinks so little of your. Did I not do his roll? He doesn't pick up on anything.
So that's what you say. Guess we'll be right back.
Better boy. Better.
And with
Alright.
that, he'll slink away.
Alright. So as he's up, it's between Lena and Cecilia. 1 Lena, 2 Cecilia. Where does Cecilia want to go?
Celia will trot forward, swaying her hips as she goes, and then she will lean in and talk to Lena. How would you fancy losing to me at poker?
Sorry, one second. I'm trying to hear over the voice.
Take it away from your mic a little bit.
Is this better?
Yes.
Okay. She'll look up to her, a little confused at first that she's being approached so suddenly, and then think on it, for a couple moments and look over her shoulder towards the room with Isaac and Nines. Would you mind giving me a moment, and then I will gladly join you. I just have a question for someone in there.
Sure, I'll keep your chair warm.
She smiles at that, standing up and moving to stand in the doorway. She'll look around. Actually, I have one quick question before I do anything else. Did Nines tell her during their conversation that both him and Isaac are anarchs?
Yes.
Okay.
So, what's Cecilia want to do as Lena goes up her
Celia will
initiative?
continue on. Go find Milton. Nodding
Okay, so
to
she'll
Alfie.
walk. Okay.
Mr. Burr!
Mr. Burr, you say? What I say? Hello, Ms. Fran Kaplan. How are you doing this fine day? What a ray of sun to come through the dismal broom and dullery of this terrible time.
Oh, don't I know it? It's drier than a Quaker's wedding over. God. I think they
Drier
knew
than a
some
Quaker's
music
wedding.
post 1888.
Well, 1888 was a good year.
It was a charming year. A lot more fun than it is now.
Well, there's always fun about it if you know how to get up to it. Miss Van Kaplan.
Oh, is that an invitation? I was looking for someone to join me in a game of poker.
Well, if you need pokering, I'm your poker.
My, is that how they talk in Hollywood?
Only people that are important, you know. He snapped his suspenders. I'm important.
Oh, I don't doubt. I've heard such good things.
Seeing's believing, I assure you. What you heard is only half of what you can know.
Heard you're quite a deal maker.
Deal maker, heartbreaker, born and bred in the U.S. of A.
What a slab of beefsteak.
Well, you know what they say. Steak's always better with a bit of butter on it. Why you stop?
Yo. Is that what they say?
Yeah. Well, they taste how good that steak is with a bit of butter on it.
God, I do miss steak.
Well, it'd be a mistake for you to mistake any longer, I show you.
You're so funny.
It's one of my many talents.
Man,
Yes.
you join me or not?
What did she say?
You gonna join me or not?
Of course I will.
The way, Mr. Bird.
Oh, I gotta go out among the lowly people. I suppose it's time I was to do it. Heals his arm out to her. Keep me warm. It's feeling a bit chilly in here.
Oh, I prefer not to, but you can watch me walk away if you like.
Well, I will watch that gladly. And put my stakes down on what is to come. Yes, I will.
Dude.
I was waiting for the shirt to come off.
Yeah, same.
Why would you take his shirt off, Randall? It's making.
I'm feeling awfully.
Have you seen
Nah,
the
I'll
tattoo,
see
by the
another
way?
steak.
Yeah, I got a new tattoo. It's
got an anchor
rooster.
on
I don't know why, but when you said put my stakes down, I thought you meant like literal like stakes, like me, and I was like, I don't know why that is, but he would be the type of guy to do that, like just have stakes. I'm like,
I got
okay.
me a steak.
I just
I bet.
accepted it.
Wait till you meet my friend Lassiter. He puts ketchup on his steaks, actually.
Oh, that's how you know he's an alien.
And he's his
That's
pizza
an
with a
all-American
fork.
right there.
Since Cecilia wants to set up the poker game, then for now we'll pause there and then let Lena do her thing quickly, which actually Jada's in there too. So okay, what's Lena? Jada and Nigel playing. So.
She'll approach Isaac, but she'll give him like a little space and look towards him. I spoke to Nimes earlier and he was very nice, but I didn't hear much from you. I know that you're both anarchs, but I'm curious as to how long you've been kindred. He called you old man, so I wasn't sure if that was referring to your appearance or perhaps how long you've been one.
It's a personal question, isn't it?
Maybe. But I am on your side, I suppose, is a way of putting it. I don't think it's a harmful one.
On my side. What's my side, if I may inquire?
An anarch.
And being an anarch is a side, is it? How's that side work out, do you think?
Well enough, although some don't seem very friendly to us. I did not get exactly what I would call a warm welcome from reception.
Well, I'm just wondering why you think that I have any side to play on. There's a lot going on, and I'm not really concerned about the side so much as what's right. So the question is, are you on the side of what's right?
I would like to think so. I used to play a game of politics in a way when I was alive. It was a dangerous one, much lies and deception and corruption. I don't want to fall into that world again. Although, perhaps this isn't the best from what I've been told.
Everyone's a liar and a cheat. Unfortunately, you have to find out who you can trust to cheat and lie for you, and not against you. In that way, yeah, I'd say I'm trustworthy. As for how old I am, well, you need to get to know me better before I talk.
I was just wondering. I'm pretty new to this world myself. But I was also wondering why you might have come here. The reason I came is because I'm new to this world, and to have an opportunity to come to a gathering like this, to learn and to experience it, I thought it was too good to pass up.
Too good to pass up. What do you mean?
to learn from, to better understand the people in this world.
Well, I'll give you a chance to prove yourself then, really quickly. Just see what you can do. Room over from here, there are 3 people playing a game of pool. And another type of game too. Go in there, figure out what's going on, come back here and tell what you think. If you want to.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to try. She will kind of give him a kind nod and then look to the 2 playing at the table and nod at them as well before stepping out.
Okay. What is that you want to do now? Kate?
You muted.
Oh. Unmute.
Hello?
Unmute. You are made to be mute. Stop being mute.
Oh, I think their mic is broken.
Is that better?
Yeah, we can hear you.
She'll continue playing with 9s.
Can do another present socialize plus 30. I'll tell you something. Something doesn't feel right tonight. Like it's inside of my skin, makes my teeth itch. It's something wrong. I think the old man knows more than he's letting on about it.
Jada glances towards Isaac as he refers to the old man. You are not ready to ask him what the problem is?
If he wanted me to know, he would have told me. That's not my accent, one. If he wanted me to know, he would have told me. Because he didn't, well, that makes me think that it's something that I should know. But I can't. Not yet, anyway.
Well, he has not banished you from the room, so he appreciates your presence at least.
Banished me? What? I
From
can
the
banished
room.
by anybody.
She laughs slightly. I think it best that we keep close. If there's a secret to be revealed, then we will be in prime position to know it.
I guess. Yeah, sure. If you say so.
What makes you think he is holding something back?
I don't know. Look at him. What do you see?
I see a tired man standing in a corner.
Hit him with empathy.
You can use a will for that.
She sees a tired old man sitting in the corner, essentially. She's basically on point with what she believes. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you're right. Maybe I'm paranoid. But maybe I'm not.
It is never paranoia if it becomes true.
So you want me to be paranoid?
Nobody should be paranoid, but considering our kind, paranoia comes with the position. If you would like, I could ask him how he is feeling. See what he says. I am an unknown after all. A nobody.
Well, I wouldn't want to put you out or anything, and potentially get you in hot water with somebody, so let's just keep playing. Maybe I'm just talking without.
Very well, but I am used to being alone, so it would not offend me if he asked me to leave.
Well, that's sad. You should get used to being in the company of others.
Trust does not come easily.
Nothing good in life does, but that's why it's worth fighting for, yeah.
Continue. Teach me more of your tricks on this game.
I'll do what I can, but you seem to be a pretty quick stop. Alright.
Do not learn.
Okay, Milton will gesture for Alfie. You there. I'll take a seat, boy. You too, boy. You can sit down and play a game with us.
He'll look over Milton and then Cecilia. Sure, why not?
Oh dear. Your face is going to be very hard to read.
Oh, it don't. It's ugly.
How cool.
Boy. Hey, boy. He snaps in Marvin's direction.
Milton,
Yeah.
sometimes you attract more flies with honey than vinegar.
Yeah, watermelon.
Marvin, my dear, would you join us for a hat?
I think I'd rather be AFK.
He would have responded to that.
Yeah. His pause different now. Okay,
More
as Liling was playing her game, hold on, let's change the music a little bit now. Because music's have to change. Copy. Okay, so Liling finishes up a few games. Roll with sympathy plus
Plus what?
3. Roll your humanity. As they're playing, as the game winds up, she starts to get a feeling that Liao is really holding something. Almost like he wants to share it too, but he focuses more on his hand than he does her.
This is while they're playing?
The game's ending, so like.
Oh. They don't appear to notice, or are they just doing...
They're done listening to him. Really don't care about it.
She puts her pieces away and studies Liao for a moment.
Is she doing it like openly, or is she doing it stealth?
I would say it's really just a glance, but she doesn't try to hide it, and she will step away from the table and make to leave the room when she looks at him and says, "Liao, will you
join me outside for a moment?
Me? Why?
She smiles at that and then glides out of the room.
Yeah, slowly follows after.
She is just looking for sort of a semi-secluded area. This is not something she wanted to just bring up in the room.
I feel like over here they'd be fine.
Okay. Her approach to him is pretty, like, empathetic. She isn't coming at him like a confrontation, but she is plain when she says, "Is there something troubling you this evening, Liao?"
Me? No. Why did they be troubling me? It's a great party, right? You can roll with subterfuge or empathy, up to you.
I'm gonna go with empathy because her word subterfuge exists, but it's not good.
Roll your humanity. He seems to be pretty believable, actually, for the time being. At least what he says. Oh, it's empathy. She can't read him as being deceptive, right?
Okay.
But she is pretty certain that she noticed something previous.
Please, I do not wish for you to interpret what I say as a negative judgment on your character. However, However, while we were playing just now, I felt your unease about something. I thought that I felt the same when I spoke to you, Lu. Has something perhaps occurred in Visalia? Is there something the two of you are burdened with?
Roll a presence persuasion or manipulation persuasion plus
Plus what?
2.
Okay. I think she's gonna use a will because I feel like, yeah, she just wants to know. What's the good number again?
Oof.
Woo!
There's a lot that's going on that I don't think you should be here. You should leave.
Why?
It's just, this isn't a safe place to be.
She peers into his eyes for a moment. Is there something that is going to happen here.
What's already happening? What's been happening? It's... Can't you feel it?
I have felt that perhaps there may be something amiss. Liao, could I share something with you?
Yes.
Are you familiar with a gentleman? I believe he's Malkavian.
The nut job.
As we were being escorted to the ballroom, we happened upon him. He was inconsolable, screaming. I inquired what was troubling him, and when he took hold of me, I heard his voice from all around me. The only thing he could say was that there would be so much blood.
Maybe there will be. Maybe it's already started.
Liao, if this Elysium is dangerous to the people who are within it now, do you not think it would be wise to get others to safety?
They're safe here. We're all safe here. I think tonight's the first night that we're all gonna be safe, actually. Just, no matter what happens, like I said, you have more important things to do than worry about California.
She smiles at him, though there is not any joy to it. So, I am to depart this place, knowing that something could happen to harm.
You should do what's best.
There are good people here, you realize?
Are there? Who? As I said, the good people aren't in danger.
She. What is his mood like? I mean, he's like disturbed by this, isn't he?
Yeah, a little uneasy.
She will take one of his hands if he lets her and say, oh shit, hold on, sorry.
I think You know that I cannot leave. Your concern for me is. I am grateful for it, truly. But you must understand that I simply cannot flee.
I did all that I could.
What?
Gotta switch from them now.
Vesperia!
Lena, go ahead, Lena.
Wait.
Jeez. Okay, so she will walk out of the billiards room and go to the other room. Before she enters, she'll kind of peer inside to, like, kind of get a general feel of the mood of the room.
Roll with empathy.
Would sympathetic specialty apply, or would you say no?
Nah.
Okay.
From her glance, she can't read anything on Minji, actually. Jimmy seems obviously disturbed. And Tialakekt looks maybe a little bit irritated. They aren't playing pool either.
She looks a little concerned as she peers in, clearing her throat. Is it alright if I come in?
You're free to do as you wish.
Well, I am free, but it wouldn't be polite nor kind if I were to just go anywhere that I wanted.
Then fuck off, shit! No.
She looks a little perturbed at the outburst, but nonetheless she walks in a bit more. Are you playing at all?
We're playing something. It's just not the game he'd like to be playing.
What game would that be, exactly?
Cat and mouse. A wild fucking goose chase is what I'd call it. No one asked you, so here we are.
And are you the cat or the mouse?
And the truth's the mouse. He's just a hole it's stowed away inside of. Man, I don't need to deal with this shit. Then do something. Jimmy starts around the table. Minji catches his hand. You don't have to leave. You're fine. What do you want?
I was just interested in meeting others, perhaps to better understand. I'm a bit new to the world of Kindred, and I just want to understand the people who occupy it.
Roll a manipulation subterfuge, +1.
Would cryptic work? Since she's
Sure.
not. Okay.
Roll your humanity. Okay. Minji seems to believe her. However, Tialka looks at her more closely. So I see there's another hole that the truth is scared away into. Interesting.
Isn't that what we are all looking for?
No. You're looking to obfuscate the truth. Just like he is. And she is. So my question is, what are you hiding and why?
I don't believe I have that much to hide from you. I barely even know you, which, as easy as it may be to lie to a stranger than to a friend, I don't think it would be wise to do it in a place like this. Nor do I have any reason to work against you, I'd like to think.
It's much easier to lie to a friend than a stranger. The friend trusts you. They believe in you. They want you to be telling the truth. I don't know you. All I know is that you're hiding something. And that makes me suspicious. When I get suspicious, my blood gets a little bit hotter.
If you are hunting the truth, I am willing to guide the way to your target, but you're going to have to tell me what you want to know.
Why are you in here? Don't lie. If you lie, I might hold that against you.
Because I was asked to be here by another.
It's a good start. Then, let's have a meeting with your man that asked you to be here. See if we can get to the bottom of all this. Yeah. They're coming with me. No, I ain't. Yes, you are. And if you think you, well, I'll have to show you otherwise. So we'll pause that right there for now. And is alright.
Hello.
All right, yeah. So we can pick up where Milton
Oh,
was
yeah.
with Marvin, because
The rewind a second there. Yeah,
Oh, so did I miss something? I'm sorry.
yeah, Milton
here we
said,
go.
yeah.
Milton goes, boy, we need another person to play poker. Why don't you sit down and entertain us?
All right. Marvin will look down and just like lay down a good old boy fucking slap on the back of Milton, like right below the neck, in between the shoulder blades, like 3 or 4 times. Give him a little smirk and a chuckle.
Jolly surprise finds Milton in that moment.
Jolly surprise. Maybe you'll
Gosh.
be the ones entertaining me tonight, Mr. What's your name, sir?
So do. Has a certain lineage to it, doesn't it, boy?
Lineage. Well, it's a rarer thing than you might imagine.
You're clever for a fella of your comportment. Milton's got to
Say the
shuffle.
same for
Obviously.
yourself. Let's get the blame.
Everyone roll. Let's get a wit subject. You can do a perception, so wit's composure. If you have trained observer, that would apply here.
So it's wits composure.
Yep. Oh my Christ.
Wait, oh dear.
The roll he just got. What the fuck?
What do you get,
Dude.
boy?
I think these dice actually are cursed because they actually work effectively against players. Not that they always roll.
Dude?
That's just
10 on 11. What the fuck?
What in the entire fuck?
so
So,
that's still an exceptional, even against Alfie. That's
Yeah, I'll hit a fucking 5 and a so this man of the people, this honorable chat, not cheating.
Dice are racist.
Suspender slapping.
Yeah.
Boy calling. Race bait. Hash slinging.
Slash.
Slasher.
Oh, okay. He's gonna deal him. I think I said that it would be well if you're trying to win. Okay, so do you want to win or do you want to play, like a fun game essentially? Like you don't come up, you don't go down, you just have the experience.
How about make someone else lose?
Make someone else lose. I guess that'd be like int science maybe. I think you're gonna well, you're gonna try and yeah, I guess you did interrupt.
Okay.
Milton has a massive bonus on his rolls, just to be clear.
Well, he's a dealer.
Household. All right, Cecilia. What do you want to do? Socialize? You
Want to do a socialize?
can socialize. That'd be present socialize with all your stuff in.
How would good breeding apply?
Yes, for
How would potties apply if I socialize?
yes. Get together.
Alfie will try to win.
Okay, so that's going to be. Let me look at what I said. 1 second. Oh. So you want to play manipulation plus. Okay, well, okay. Okay, does he want to try to read everyone and get the advantage on that way, or does he want to try to just outwit him? Because one's manipulation subterfuge and then one's wit's empathy.
He'll try and outwit.
Okay, so that's okay, so so I'm going to assume that Jesus, what I'm going to say that Milton's hand actually is going to get weaker because Cecilia is engaging him so much. Alfie, or is Marvin going to try to help Alfie win by making Milton? Like, is he going to try to make Milton this weaker? I guess.
What?
Yeah.
How?
Do your
How turn this out because he doesn't know Alfie. So how does he figure out how good Alfie is?
Well, you could just try to play, I guess, just to make Milton lose more than yourself, which will be reflected in the roll you make. Basically, you can debuff Milton's roll that's going to happen, along with Cecilia's passive one. And I guess really everybody's a little bit worse because of Cecilia. Oh, actually, you can roll composure against Cecilia if
Go
Oh, like everyone?
Yeah. Composure. Okay.
I normally go defense.
Yeah.
I play characters who can't be fucked with that easily, typically.
Celia will
Suck
reduce
it.
everyone's rolls by
Charm.
that. Okay, so Milton's down a little bit more now. So and then okay, so does Marvin want to make Milton lose essentially, right? So roll your int subterfuge, or you can roll. I don't know if you have larceny. Do you have larceny? Baratia, do you
Thought
say?
that he was better at Alfie.
Uh,
If he thought he was better than Alfie at winning, then he would go for winning because that would make Milton lose.
hello? Was there lag?
Arasi just talked. Did you hear?
Yeah. I didn't know if he was like, are you there? I think he may be lagging a little bit.
Ratio!
Ratio.
You killed Ophelia.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
he's like,
Hello?
hello? Baratia, can you hear?
Hello?
I can hear you. I can hear
No,
you
we
just fine.
you.
I can
You
hear
broke
you
it through.
like,
You broke it
perfectly.
through the barrier.
You're like in a lag spike, I think, for a second.
How is my voice right now? Is it breaking? Because it's super loud.
no,
You're good now.
Oh, I don't know. Can you? Yeah.
I can hear you. I can hear you perfectly
Okay,
when you were. So that was weird. I had no upload speed. That was.
Okay, so here we go. No, I'm saying Marvin can just try to really just fuck over Milton. Like, I haven't tried to help Alfie, just try to fuck over Milton.
Or if he thinks himself is the best shot to fuck with Milton, he would go for that. Because if the playing to win is just manipulation subterfuge, he's good. He's good at lying. He's good at hiding what he's doing.
You can just move the subterfuge. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
But you have a -2 because it's a seal.
Stop being hot. Fuck.
She's ruining it for everybody.
She'll accidentally brush her foot against Marvin's cock. Smile at.
What the fuck? What? How did this plantation drama come about in like fucking 1940s? Okay.
So, okay, what's gonna happen
Gonna
is
spin another way.
so Marvin's gonna do, I think it was, what, subterfuge? Manipulation subterfuge.
Manipulation subterfuge.
Alfie is going to do a. How are you gonna try to win? Were you also manipulation
Use it, use
subterfuge?
wits.
Oh, okay. What's empathy? And you get your road on that too. And Cecilia can just do presence, persuasion, or rather presence, socialize, but you don't get any bonuses other than your striking. Everything has been reduced for you. And everybody has a -2. So. He has a big role. Will on it. Read him away, boys. Look at that. I'm a winner. And He reaches out a heavy hand to claim his spoils on the table, that is, not the ones that are beside. Unless anybody wants to double down on that losing venture. Horatius in the void again.
No!
We hear you now. Never mind.
Take my hand.
Ratio, say one when you hear me speak.
What?
Okay, okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
can you hear
like-
me now? Like, can you hear me?
We can hear you
Yeah, we
sometimes.
can
Maybe
hear
like,
you. It's
yeah.
Oh, what the fuck? I can hear you perfectly fine. What the fuck?
Yeah, like right now you're perfect. It's
You're
just you
fine
faded
now.
out early.
I know I'm perfect, man.
Uh,
Love the self-confidence.
all right. So as they're playing and Milton's winning because the man's men. Jimmy, Lena gonna go with them to lead them to Isaac.
Yeah, she's gonna stop before they exit though. I do want one thing from you though, if I'm to bring you to the truth. I also want you to be truthful both with me and him. Could you do that?
I'm the only person here that's not a liar.
She doesn't look entirely satisfied with that answer, but nonetheless she'll lead them to Isaac.
All right. As they're leaving, tell the keg. I mean, Jim notices Marvin Montgomery. Just to Minji. That's Marvin Montgomery. Why did your voice
Marvin
change
Montgomery.
like that when you said his name? I don't know. Then they make their way in. More people here than I expected to see.
They all wished to come along, and I wasn't about to say no to a request. She will nod to Isaac. If you are looking for the truth, or someone to speak to about the truth, there he is.
I see. I should have known that you were behind something here. I'm not behind anything. Just trying to stay ahead. And what's going on here? Something's been wrong here all night. Something is happening.
Surely nothing devious in this room.
You're right. Nothing devious is in this room. I came here to speak with Prince Emery on behalf of the Anarchs to see if I couldn't resolve a few issues, if you must. The time for speaking is over. What are you talking about? No more words. Only actions. And that there's a certain rumbling that fills the area. It's distant, but it's definitely something that happened. Then roll wits composure.
Danger sense would apply.
Yep.
Oh, wait, everybody? Or...
Everybody.
Everybody.
What's
What's the roll? I'm sorry. I've been...
Wits composure.
What?
I forgot what.
Okay. I was like, ow. It's not
Yikes. A zero wits or zero composure and a 1 on the other one. I guess drugs could maybe get you low like that.
Drugs.
That's a lot of drugs.
That's a lot of drug.
Yeah. You hear 3 distinct explosions.
Never a good sound.
Fuck was that?
Marvin ducks out of his seat. Shit! Is that the Japanese?
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Is Minji doing anything yet?
No.
She'll take a couple steps back towards Nines, a little uncertain as to what's happening.
As I said, we've had enough words. Actions are what remain before us. Listen clearly and listen well. The Anox, after enduring the continual aggravations from the Camarilla, have taken it into our own hands to see justice meted out where it needs to be delivered. A new day begins in the night, one that is not guided by old hands, but new and bright future.
And who is this new bright hand that leads us?
James would never support this. James is dead. Perhaps you'll follow him. Now is your chance. Stand with us and be spared. Resist and die.
Did everyone hear that in the main
Yes.
gaming hall?
Yeah, she said it out loud.
Okay. Marvin's gonna look around him, specifically to people that he knows are in the camera. As in, these 3. Well, these 2 girls and one.
Camilla is completely passive at this occurrence. However, Tullius is starting to stand up. Clementine's looking in their direction.
How do the people around the table look?
A little
Milton.
white around the edge.
Milton is obviously flustered.
My, you have been a naughty little guy.
What about Alfie?
Alfie just skews his brows and looks over to Minji. Well, now the fuck what?
Now we seize our future and destroy the past.
I don't think you're going to do that.
Why is that?
Celia's gonna look over to her and try to catch her gaze.
You can try and use your discipline.
Do you include striking?
And you're gonna take a penalty on it. Oh, she's not looking at her, so but you're doing majesty, I assume, and not
I was gonna do
dominate.
but
She's not looking at you.
Dang.
You do majesty.
I'll try my. What's the penalty?
-7.
Oh my god!
Yeah, that's gonna hurt. Oof.
Hey. You get striking with 3.
No, you can strike on disciplines. Never.
No, you didn't. Never.
You can strike on social actions, not on discipline.
Oof.
Got her blood bouncing. Roll your humanity.
Go 10.
It's whatever it is.
Cause she's
Done.
done.
Oh,
Dude.
Holy shit!
What the fuck?
The dice hate me.
Smack the fuck
what the
down!
heck?
No.
6 of those are 10.
We know who's on
You
gods.
do have
Well.
cursed dice. What the?
Okie doke.
Do you see? This is what they try to do when we resist their demands. That is your enemy. We are liberating kindred from the oppression of these very overlords.
You plan to rule through fear. If people who wish to be spared.
Oh god, hold on. I'm sorry.
If the people who join you do so only because they are to be spared.
Oh shit.
Can I
are
ask
those
us to
the
all take a
people who
step
wish
back?
to lead?
Oh god, I got out of roll 20. I'm sorry.
Wheeling is basically just saying like you're gaining people's loyalty through fear. Is that what you stand?
The future is before you. Take it yourselves. What's holding you back? Loyalty to them, the slave masters. They beat us, they starve us, they kill us for their fun.
What on
And
earth are you talking about?
and you would speak of ruling through fear. When I know you have the eye to know what they are about, what the Tremere have done, with their permission.
But the question is, who is the they here?
Those that stand with these creatures. These false icons of a failing path.
I haven't beaten nor starved anybody. I've dedicated my life to the Camarilla, to serving people like you. to building a better future.
Then why are we down here and you're still all the way up there?
Well, my dear, sometimes you have to climb the ladder by yourself without anybody's.
How about we break the chains and use them to climb up a different ladder?
You have to break any chains, you're just going to ruin the world. Anarchy. That's what you want.
That's exactly what we want.
They are called Anox.
That leads to his blood. and
Enough of
misery.
this. You owe me your life. Get rid of this creature. She offends my senses.
Marvin's gonna stand up and walk back to the wall. Just
Points at Alfie.
Alfie quirks a brow. My life, eh?
Yes, I'm telling you. If you act right here, boy, you're gonna be in a really good position. And if you don't, you'll be in the worst pain of your
Milton, this is hardly the time.
hardly time for what? I don't bow to dogs.
You don't need to die for anybody, Alfie. Make your own decision.
Alfie looks over Milton and cants his head over towards Cecilia. I believe he already made a deal regarding my life.
Well, I renegotiated it.
I do have to ask in this certain situation, how much power you actually have over his. You're slated for execution, I see.
Power is not simply shifted because of a few banging hounds. Power is in my blood. My blood is getting really hot right now.
When they bite your hand, what can you do about it?
Bite back.
You can try. I'd like to see it. Maybe you should get down to business yourself.
No more negotiating. If you stand with the Camarilla, then you stand with me. And that means we get these two the fuck out of here.
I don't think it's these two we need to worry about.
I stand with the Camarilla, as my sire would. You have my sword and my base.
You must know there will be a reprisal for this. Violence will be answered with violence.
Care about that.
She's talking to Minji.
Oh, yeah, it's just being a brat.
Violence leads to change. And it's time for a change.
We need to do something.
I don't know. What should we do?
She looks to Isaac. It seems a new Baron has declared himself.
Different location.
They are coming to take yours, it seems.
This is not my barony.
Are any of yours near? Oh, sorry, this isn't his Baron's place.
He's in Los Angeles. This is like near Sacramento.
Will you leave this conflict?
I think that's the best thing to do.
Do you think you will make it out without being noticed?
As I said, if we don't seem to fight against them, they should do work. And I don't aim to fight against them.
I should like to accompany you to your location.
That's what I.
Consider us your escorts.
Sounds good to me.
Before they go, Lena will look around the room to see if there's anything that can have, or like, can be made weapons
Pool
of.
balls, and there's a pool. You can pick which one you want.
What's it gotta take? What's the check for snapping a pool
Let's do it.
thing in half?
Goes an improvised weapon, yeah.
Well, she's gonna snap it in half then, so she has two of them in her hands. Wooden stakes in her hand. She twirls them lightly around her fingers and then tucks them against her wrist and waits for Isaac to move.
Lena will also, I guess if there's enough pool cues, she'll do that and she'll kind of hide them like in her jacket. Actually, and she'll hand. How many are there? Is there just like enough for like 3 of them? You'd say. Because if so, she would make some for Knights too to give it to him.
If we go down this path, you're just proving them right. The Camarilla, what they say about us.
We cannot change what other people think of us. Their minds have been made up for years.
No. Once long ago, I saw what they were capable of.
What would you suggest we do then?
Stand with the Camarilla. This is not the way.
You would have anarchs from another area stand with the Camarilla here.
Yes. They don't represent anything other than violence and chaos.
And
you want us to show them a better light, a better version of the anarchs.
We have to be true to what we believe ourselves to be, and that's not this. This is just stuff.
He is right as well.
What do you...
Sorry, go.
Go ahead. No, you go ahead. You were first.
If we ignore them, then we'll merely be the next targets. If we help them, then they will let us go for a time at least, and that can give us time to figure something out. The next course of action.
Wait, are you saying that you think that we should join this rebellion?
No. Here, now, we stand against it. When we walk outside of these walls, we can make our choice then.
I doubt these are the only 2 anarchs among us who will be in rebellion. There are bound to be others in other sections of the sanctuary.
What we need.
The prince might be under attack at this very moment.
We quell the intruders here, and then we'll figure out what to do from there. We need to take it one step at a time. If we focus on too much at once, we may lose sight of what we need to do here.
So, as you say, we will show the Camarilla a brighter side of the anarchs here. Do you agree?
I just need to get back home. Whatever it takes to get there, I don't care.
Your idea interests me. I think we should help stop this rebellion. Save the prince. That will give us a stronger foothold for when we come back to speak again.
So I'm going to take stock. So on team, Anarch Camarilla is Lena and 9. Yeah, like. I don't think anyone was actually on Team Camarilla except for maybe Cecilia.
Can Jay try and persuade Isaac to join?
I mean, she could try.
I think that Blueling is definitely not on board with the rebellion.
Well, do a presence persuasion for Jade.
Can I say one thing before you do that?
Yeah, go ahead.
It might not be wise to involve him at this point. We need someone to go relatively unscathed in this scenario.
Yes, but should you show bravery now, that will prove that you are a true anarch and true to your word here. That will hold great power with the prince.
She has a point.
A baron who keeps his word. She smiles.
To a fallen prince. Roll presence persuasion.
Not yet fallen. I'm really enjoying these twos tonight.
Roll your humanity.
Oh god, guys.
Oof. Alright. This seems really, really stupid. Like, you haven't thought this through at all. But, if you want to hedge everything you have on saving a dead man, I'll be near.
Jade just smiles and bows with both of her hands pressed against each other. Thank you.
Okay, so, to be clear, okay, go.
What is Liao doing?
Steps up, actually. I've seen it firsthand. How the Camarilla chews up people and spits them. I can't stand by.
You know that there is something greater than this.
Do you think that the Camarilla wouldn't feed our people to them to keep themselves in better position? They don't care about anyone except for themselves and their power.
Please don't do this, Liao.
I'm sorry, but it's already been done.
Can Lena do one thing? What she might try and do is do haunting on Minji, or should I just wait for combat at that
Roll
point?
-7. You can try.
What's the roll?
I'm
pulling it up, so yeah, let me look. Okay, what's her resolve?
Let's see. 4.
Okay. Jesus, okay.
She'll roll.
Yeah.
You can have a bad time. But...
Yeah, she'll spend a will, so that'll be a nice one.
Wait, how high is your...
It's manipulation subterfuge, which is 7, and then demontation
Okay.
is a 9, and then because she spent a will.
-7 -4 is 11. I guess you got a 1 on a chance die regardless.
Oh, is it a chance die? Oh.
Well, even if it was, you can still
Oh,
have a
okay.
1. Make a difference.
Yeah, the thing says it's manipulation, subterfuge, demontation minus resolve. On the
Yeah, then isn't that
sheet.
additional -7 because of.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that. My bad.
Even if you rolled a chance die, you still got a 10. Well, Ash does that. From behind her, glass shatters. Some people pour in through the window. Oops. More glass shatters in a room that nobody's in. That's cool. And more glass shatters.
Oh boy.
Room nobody's in, actually.
Oh shit.
And even more glass shatters.
Nothing.
And finally, so I want to just be clear before I do this. Where are people going? Marvin's saying I'm not getting involved until I know what's happening. I get that. Cecilia's standing what?
With,
Camarilla.
yeah.
Milton's Camarilla. Tullius and Clementine are Camarilla. Alfie is.
Alfie is going to obfuscate and not
Is
really
he?
reveal his
I
intentions.
hit a -7 on the obfuscation.
Look.
I think plus everyone that's in the room actually is a penalty too, right?
Is it?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Maybe you should go to the
There's a-
stairs.
That's a large group. It'd be -2, so -9 overall.
Break for the stairs.
No, don't run for the stairs. You could try and move for the stairs.
You don't do that at all. That's bad.
He'll put a will into this.
Okay. He manages to slip away from. As he does so, 2 people in. 1 through. 1 steps up. Let's just stay there, actually. Their hands ablaze with flame. And then someone steps up from the sword dripping with blood. For the revolution. We're gonna stop
Oh
there.
my god,
Oh,
you
dear.
left.
I knew it. Oh boy.
Y'all got guns. You guys don't. And it just sucks.
You guys don't have any weapons? I mean,
nope.
No.
That's not good.
Could Alfie have hidden something in his obfuscation one thing?
No, definitely not. No.
You had the thing.
I mean, you would have had to do
that
it
would have
earlier.
been, yeah. And, well, that would have been. I mean, the whole point was that you don't bring weapons into.
Yeah.
If level 1 obfuscate ignored that, I don't
Yeah,
even
sorry.
have it.
Yeah, why do? Man, this is a really shitty system.
Don't worry, it'll be fine.
So this is.
Well, I think it
That's
will
a
be.
lot of anarchs. I don't think it'll be fine.
I don't.
Fine.
Sorry, when I said fine, I mean like at the end of the day, some people will be alive, some people will be dead. So
Unless Milton's like a flesh suit comprised of like 3 fucking, I don't know, Shaolin monks pressed together.
I mean, he definitely is.
Also, Lao Shing has his hand on Li Ling's shoulder.